All right, so today I want to go over the most underrated piece of equipment that's in your bag. And to get started, just to give you kind of an analogy, let's say you just teed off with your buddy, finished the first hole, and you birdied it. Things are looking really good. Think about it. Would you go onto the second tee box and just switch clubs with your friend? No. Like, and look, he has a driver, you have a driver. He has irons, you have irons. He has a putter, you have a putter. But you and I both know that they're different, and you're not really going to know exactly how they're going to perform. And that's really what I want to talk to you about in this next piece of why this piece of equipment is so underrated, and it's so important that you just be consistent with it. If you haven't guessed already, I'm talking about the golf ball. It's the one piece of equipment you use on every single shot. And to me, like one of the biggest things is golf balls, they all have different spin characteristics, launch angles. I mean, it really does have an impact. So, like as an example, like people will go get fitted for a driver and they're trying to hit like a 500 RPM window for like optimal launch and distance. Golf ball can totally change that, all the way down from your irons, which, you know, spin and things like that are really important because the whole point of an iron is to hit as close to an exact distance as possible. There are certain even like wedge shots around the green that I couldn't even try if I just grabbed a random golf ball that didn't spin as much. It wouldn't work, you know. And then putting too. I mean, everyone's probably hit a rock hard ball compared to like, you know, a Pro V or something. The feel is absolutely just completely different. Next, probably most important piece is, let's just be honest, it's the cheapest piece of equipment that you're going to put in your bag. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to go and spend $50 on a dozen Pro V or TP5 balls. Are they probably the best balls out there? Yeah, they are for a reason. And the biggest way that you're going to see the difference is chip shots and wedge shots around the green. To me, that's where it's an absolute difference because, again, there are certain shots like spinny, zippy wedges that you just can't hit with certain other golf balls that don't spin well. It just is what it is. But that being said, you don't need to go buy the most expensive golf balls out there. Like what I want you to do is go try different golf balls and find one that you like, that feels good. You know, go hit some chips around the green with a golf ball and see like what works well for you. You might not even be hitting like, you know, spinny shots in the first place. That's totally fine. Find something that is in your price range that you like the feel around the greens and putting probably the most. Start there because it's not going to make probably a giant difference with your driver as much as you're going to see around the green. And then some other things to consider too are like, I mean, like putting aids. Like I manually kind of put a line on all of my golf balls for like putting, but a lot of the golf balls nowadays, they come with those as well. So like if you can find a ball that you like chipping and putting with, feels good when you're hitting it, and it's got like a putting alignment aid already on it, and it's a good price, that sounds like a good win for you. But the biggest thing I try to tell all my friends this that I play with is like, pick a golf ball and stick with it for a while. Like, I can't emphasize that enough. At least you will get used to what it does, whether it's iron shots or most importantly around the green. Like, just pick a ball and stick with it. You wouldn't change your driver, you know, every time you played golf for the same reason. So I just challenge you to think the same way about the golf ball you're playing.